Good evening, everybody, and welcome to USPHL Premier North Division Playoffs, Game 2, where we have the Steele County Blades taking on the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings. Good evening, everybody. My name is Mike Homer. I'll be bringing you the action yet again tonight, as we've got a big shout-out to our camera operators, Art and Zach, and Matt Fillmore up here leading the charge, and, of course, our good buddy, Rory McGibbon. Rory, Game 1 went the way of the Riverkings. What do you think about Game 2?
I think Game 2, the hunger has to be there. I mean, it was on display last night from both sides. I think the effort was superb, and I think a bit more physicality. Coach harped on it a bit before the game started, and physicality should be there, and I'm expecting fireworks tonight.
Yeah, this is a do or die tonight for the Blades. As they lose this one, they're done. They want to force a Game 3 tomorrow night, but there's about 60 minutes of a hockey game to be played before we can get to that point, as Wisconsin Rapids will be taking the ice momentarily. For the Blades, as they hail from Owatonna, Minnesota, they come into this game with a 20-21 3-1 record, as they have allowed 182 goals. They have scored 173, so they've got a negative 6 goal differential. So we'll see what they can do. As they one thing they don't do is create a lot of penalties. They don't get too many minutes in the penalty box. And we saw that last night, as they only had one penalty early on through most of the game. That's something that Rapids, they made them pay for it, but that's something Rapids has got to be cognizant of, because Rapids gave up a lot of power plays.
Absolutely. I mean, definitely the lion's share of the power play minutes belong to Steele County, and I think you really have to, when you have those opportunities, you can't take them for granted. I think it was 17 shots they had last night, and you got to make every single one of them count in a situation like this, do or die. And I saw this season, Steele County, they've been outscored by the Riverkings 29-6. I mean, if you want to force a Game 3, you got to put some pucks behind Turco here, and hopefully the Blades will be able to make something happen on the offense side.
Well, that'll be doing something that not a lot of teams have been able to do to any of the Rapids goalies, as you're talking about Turco, who comes into the game with 14 games played, a 9-2 record, 1 overtime loss, 1 shutout loss. He has 2 shutouts to his record, as he allows 2.01 goals against average and a .922 save percentage. He stops almost everything that comes his way.
Yeah, absolutely. Turco's been great in his last 2 games. He's had a 96 save percentage, so he's been unbeatable, and hopefully he'll have a strong game tonight.
Well, what we will do is take a step out for the national anthem. We'll be back here momentarily on Flow Hockey and Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. And we are just moments away from the opening puck drop of Game 2 here of the playoffs. Wisconsin Rapids, they got the job done last night, 3-0. And they are not the only ones to get the job done, as the Northwest Express, they got a win in their first game over the Blue Ox, and the Squatch, they got it done over Isanti in their first game, along with the Riverkings. So all 3 of the home teams held serve for the old tennis term, and we will see how things go tonight. As I do know, looking at the schedule just moments ago, the Mullets were beating the Ducks Pucks, but a lot of game to go in that one as well, as they will have their final game played tomorrow, along with anyone that needs a deciding game 3. So we're just moments away, as starting tonight for the Blades, Ethan Yurch, John Dial, Arturas Lermicus, Braden Waters, and of course in goal, Noah Hacker and Adam Rouser. Wisconsin Rapids, Shamil Lukfulen, Felix Allstrand, Marcus Anderson, Hunter Raffert, and of course Guillaume Turcot. As Wisconsin Rapids, they control that open faceoff, and they get the puck down low, but then they cannot hold the zone, as Lukfulen, he can't quite hold it at the blue line. Hunter Raffert picks it up just inside his own blue line. Rapids back up quickly as there's an offsides being called. First stoppage play, just 24 seconds in, 19:36 left to go in the first period.
The Riverkings last night, they had success playing it north, attacking the Blades and crashing the net. I think all 3 goals were around that net front area. They had one disallowed, which was right on the doorstep, and I think if you want success tonight, it's got to be the same sort of formula.
Now they won that face-off just outside the Steele County blue line and shot right at the doorstep from Anderson's, glove by Noah Hacker. He comes in with 7 games played on the season. He's got a 5-1 record with 1 shutout. He spent times with the Mullets and the Blades. 3 games played with the Mullets, 4 with the Blades. He's got a goals against average of 2.05 and just shy of a 94% save percentage. As I said, not a goalie that Rapids has seen, as he makes another save, and the puck goes just wide of the far post as he could not hold on to it. So it'll be interesting to see how fast Rapids can figure out a method to crack the case of Noah Hacker, because he's kind of a odd question mark here, as Rapids has not seen him, as Rapids has another opportunity with Allstrand. Missed on the backhand attempt, point blank range. As Allstrand, his other centering attempt, puck comes weird, carom off through the slot and through the crease. No one was there as Rapids plays on. Already 2 shots on goal. 18:47 left to go in the first period as the puck gets caught up in the skates of the official, and it keeps going with the official inadvertently. Is really nice crowd on hand yet again as Rapids gets back into the zone after a blue turnover at the blue line. Can't get a shot off as Tudich does now. Big rebound from Hacker. Rapids holds it with Tudich. Bullduk at the blue line. Centering attempt, nobody home. Almost looked like one of the Blades player was going to shoot in on his own net, but it went to the near quarter, and out they go as Hadfield sends it into the Rapids zone, where they get a line change. Outplayed out by Guillaume Turcot. The puck back in the Rapids zone. Lucas Whitehead with it, whiffs on a clear attempt, gets knocked back in back of the Rapids goal. Oliver Bullduk battling down to the corner, trying to get it broken out, as Caden Schweitzer brings it up towards the circles on the near side. Puck comes out towards the blue line, back up in the neutral ice. There's Owen Tudich. He flips it into the attacking zone. Franco Dentes battling down behind the goal. Centering attempt, Rapids can't hold it as the puck jumped over the stick of Schweitzer, and back on the move go the Blades as a shot goes up into the netting and a stoppage play. 17:35 remaining. First period, no score between the Blades and the Riverkings.
Success for the Blades tonight is going to depend on how well they can execute that 2-man forecheck. I mean, we saw a bit last night where they got 2 guys chasing, and success for them will depend on how efficiently they can pressure the Riverking defense.
Face off, blocker side of Turco. Sent back around the boards. Verall battling down low with Cooper and Beauchamp. Beauchamp digs it out of the back there and brings it up to Mikhail Ilian, who lobs it up to Jake Bryceland at about the blue line. Bryceland uses his speed and length to get back to the puck first, as Rapids tries to center it, and the puck can't stay on the stick of Bryceland. One of your buddies right up the road in old London town. As the Blades send the puck back down the Rapids zone, or Rapids will grab the possession of it. Again by Bryceland. Can't quite hold it out as up comes Steele County. First save of the night coming for Turco, and he makes it. 16:48 left to go. Left in the first period, no score.
Yeah, that line with Bryson will look to continue the red hot start to this playoffs. I mean, what a game they had last night. They were all over it. They'll be looking to get a few tonight.
We will have a face-off coming to the glove side of Guillaume Turcot. Very nice season for him. He has seen Steele County once before. That was January 3rd. 1 goal allowed as he stopped 16 of 17 shots faced, as that was not a very good night for the Blades. As you alluded to earlier, Rory, Rapids has kind of had Steele County's number, especially in the last 2 meetings of the regular season in January. But a lot of time has passed, about 2 months approximately since then, so you can actually see, a definite improvement by the Blades if you want to look just at the bare minimum of scores from last night, a 3-0, as puck is down low behind the Rapids goal, gets picked back up, neutral ice, sent ahead, as shot sent in was blocked by the Blades. Puck behind the goal, McNeish trying to get up to Locker, puck pounces the other way. McNeish sends it back around the boards, held in by Lutflin. Lutflin looked for McNeish in the slot. He's guarded pretty hard. Shot, and a goal! Shot and a goal! There's a hole in your goalie, Steele County, and Rapids goes up 1-0.
Really nice play by Lutflin. I mean, he's such an elegant skater, and he loves to jump in on that offense, and McNeish is just circling like a shark, just waiting for that opportunity to bury one, and Lutflin finds him nicely.
That was kind of a weird goal how that went in, because Lutflin goes behind the goal, and kind of, I think it was just a rebound off the leg pads of Hacker and put back by McNeish, and that's how we have a 1-0 game in favor of Wisconsin Rapids.
Yeah, McNeish again, he had a great effort last night. A couple of situations on the penalty kill where he was so crucial for the Riverkings, and he gets his just rewards there.
Well, 11th of the year is Hogan McNeish. As boy, the Blades just had a wide open net that they missed.
Yeah, great block by Boulder.
So that's a great job for the Rapids defenders, as 4:09 time of the goal. Again, Hogan McNeish and Shamil Lutflin on the assist. So Rapids already in business, and we're not even 5 minutes into the game. As Ness going for the puck at the far side. Rapids just clearing it. It's in on net, so Hacker had to play it. No icing is the call, as Rapids gets a line change. Chipped up into the zone is the puck from Ness, as Whitehead up ahead to Obsfelder, and Anderson with it. Anderson battling right alongside Allstrand, as Anderson, he got held up and unable to get there, as Winklers just sends the puck back down around the boards. Played by Turcot, stopped behind the goal. Puck bounced up into neutral ice. George could not get a good blade of the stick on it, as Obsfelder drop pass to Bullduk as he hits Obsfelder again, and that just slides in on goal, where Hacker makes the cover. 14:29 left to go. First period, Rapids up 1-0.
With that two-man forecheck, that's when you can see some gaps. Whitehead threads a pass nicely to Obsfelder. He just can't catch it cleanly enough on that backhand, and Hacker's able to cover.
Face-off coming to the blocker side of Hacker. Won by Rapids. Beauchamp from the blue line, high slot, just a little wide of the goal. Good high-velocity wrister as Anderson tries to get something going through the slot. No avail. Rapids has to reload as the puck comes back out of the zone. Garcia with the puck, bounces it up to Obsfelder. Obsfelder trying to get between the defensemen. Can't do it as he goes down. Landed right on the edge of the crease and still playing on. This puck comes up neutral ice. Opportunity there is Jaden Gehring as he gets pushed to the side by Beauchamp. Big check in the corner of the Zamboni doors as Steele County holds the zone. 13:48 left to go, first period. Rapids with a 1-0 lead as a shot trickles through and was blocked away by Turcot. As there's an icing called, 13:37 left to go, first period. Rapids up 1-0.
An alert save by Turcot there. I mean, when it even if it's fluttering at you, when it changes direction right in front, a nice save by Turcot on the blocker. And you really want to, I think, as you sort of see a bit of fatigue in some of the Blades guys. I mean, a couple of chances there where they only have one guy really forcing the play, and Riverkings might be able to burn them on the legs.
Well, that's one thing. I don't care what team it is in Wisconsin Rapids. You might not be technically as good, but you're going to be in better shape, and you can see that in the Riverkings so far tonight as they look like the ice is tilted towards him. Beauchamp, he gets a puck poked away but still held in the zone by Denty as he gets a stick lifted just a little bit. Denty tries to get it in on net, gets pushed away as Steele County really playing physical. Zone held by Caden Garcias. He hits the puck into Denty as the puck's still sitting there loose. Eventually cleared by the Blades as Beauchamp to Garcia. Garcia skating backwards as he surveys the defense. He gets the offense where they need to be as Denty, he gets puck sent to him from Tudich. Battling in the corner, right in the packed beer garden. Boy, oh boy, they're going to talk to the fire marshal down there. That's packed as the puck is bouncing around in the corner right in front of that beer garden. Puck comes eventually out to neutral ice where Garcia has it. Bats it right back down in goal, turned away by Hacker as Delata sends it back down the boards to about the blue line. Chipped up into neutral ice. Whitehead with it now as he sends it up to Denty. Puck bouncing around neutral ice. Denty has it, 2-2 opportunity. Schweitzer, Denty, Schweitzer tried to center it towards Denty. No avail as the defense was there. Tried to get a breakout by Laramikas, but that was called up short by the Rapids defense. Denty, back pass to Schweitzer, trying to stuff it home. Can't. Another shot. Big rebound. That's back behind the goal. Nobody there for Wisconsin Rapids. 2 to 3 big saves in quick succession for Hacker. Boy, he's being tested early and often. As Rapids still trying to figure out his combination to the block on the goal, because they have not seen him this year, as from what I can see. His shot redirected up into the netting. Stoppage of play. 11:44 to go in the first period. Rapids up 1-0.
Yeah, just a bit too aggressive for the Blades there. You see that sort of gap opening that's just, it's too open. The Riverkings, they can really make you pay on these sort of rush opportunities, and Hacker forced into some good saves there.
Face off, blocker side of Hacker. As the puck won by Rapids, slides right through the legs of Bryceland and through the slot. Not really much you can do about that as the puck gets chipped back, trying to get from Luke Fullen to Whitehead, and he couldn't quite hold the zone as the puck's caught up behind the goal of Rapids. Whitehead with the puck, trying to get it chipped up where Luke Fullen. Nice fancy skating there for Ilian, as Ilian gets the puck back up, dumps it into the zone where Cooper will pick it up on the near side. Ilian has the puck pushed away from him behind the goal, sent around the boards, held in by Lufulin. Is shot right in on the chest of Hacker, gets knocked around and sent out of the zone where Ness is getting behind the defense of Lufulin. Shot way too sharp of an angle as that never touches Turco. And Rapids has to regroup. They get the puck. Blue line, Chevier Alexander. He uses the boards, gets it back up to neutral ice. Then it gets sent back in back of the Rapids goal. 10:37 left to go. First period, 1-0 for Rapids in the lead. And we have a whistle. Stoppage of play, 10:34 left to go.
Ness had a similar opportunity against the Blocks where he was able to convert, and using his speed on that just sort of rush, and was able to finish blocker side against the Blocks, but that angle there just a bit too tight to lift it over the glove.
I think Turco had a pretty good angle on it at any rate.
Absolutely.
But those weird angle shots, you just never know. His face off to the blocker side of Turco. Shot and a goal! Steele County, they tie it up with a shot from the high slot, and we got a 1-1 hockey game. Yeah,
Hadfield, I mean, he's a key for the Blades, and 44 points on the season for him now, and just is able to sort of seeing eye shot through all the traffic and over the blocker of Turco.
9:31 time of the goal. Hadfield with the goal. As Tyler, he's now got 9 goals, 35 assists, 44 points. As you alluded to, he's ranking up there as the number 3 scorer on the Blades. And you got to account for everything out there. As Steele County, they might be down 1-0 in the series, but they're not backing down from the Riverkings.
Yeah, you'll never go quietly when your back's against the wall. You go kicking and screaming if it does happen.
As Isaac Mobley, he got the assist. So that's how we got a 1-1 hockey game as Rapids back on the attack. Lutfulin drop pass to Allstrand. Allstrand back to Lutfulin at the circles. Lutfulin sends a puck around the boards. Held in by Allstrand. Bouncing puck came in on Hacker. Now the puck comes out to the point where Raffert shot, tried to get a redirect. That gets poked away by Hacker. Anderson pinned up against the boards. Puck sliding through. Now it's Absfelder to the point. Shot. Bouncing puck just wide of the near post. Rapids almost got the lead right back as they are battling on the near side boards. Puck down low to Anderson. Drop pass to Allstrand. Allstrand, Absfelder. Skating up the near side. Cross ice pass to Luffelin. He can't hold the zone. Rapids has to regroup. Using some speed. Raffert goes far side. Goes behind the goal. Schweitzer skates back onto the ice. Luffelin shot. Turned away by Hacker. Puck comes around the boards. Weird bounce off one of the stanchions. Luffelin gets there first. Gets it up to neutral ice. As that's a blocker save for Turco with 9 minutes left to go. First period. Rapids and the Blades tied 1-1. With Rapids having an 11-5 shot advantage. As puck comes into the offensive zone for the Blades. Shot. That got turned away in front of Turco. Delata, near side blue line. Shot from the point. They're shot from the high slot, and that's a goal, and the Blades take a lead.
Another situation where there's just so much traffic in front of Turco, and the Blades are able to find one. Inks, I believe, with his 23rd on the year.
11:23, time of the goal. That's not exactly how I think Rapids wanted to draw this up, but there's a lot of hockey to be played. But man, I'll tell you what, Blades, they aren't backing down.
Yeah, absolutely. It just seems like the Riverkings are thinking it's sort of owed to him. I mean, a bit more urgency. You sort of see that guy just darting into the zone, and you got to be on him straight away. You got to have that desire and will to not let him have that on you. And Blades are able to take a goal, friend.
Jude Gehring. Delata and Ness. So Gehring from Delata and Ness, and that's how the Blades, they got a 2-1 lead. That's the, I think that's the first time Rapids has trailed since middle of January on their home ice. So this is something that hasn't happened to Rapids for a while, so it'll be interesting to see how they respond if they don't respond in the final 8 minutes to play in this first period. Rapids trying to get the puck into the zone, they do. Denty sends it towards the slot, nobody home, as the Blades really playing with some pep in their step. And as the old cliche goes, as Rapids has an opportunity. Huge save by Hacker.
Great save.
As he was fell into his belly, and he covered it with the glove. And 7:41 remains first period. 2-1 Blades over Rapids.
Schweitzer's so dangerous in front, and Hacker sprawling just gets at it with his glove, and Hacker's been excellent. He's been really good. I mean, the Riverkings, obviously they don't know much about him, and he's been really good so far.
Face off to the glove side of Hacker. Rapids try to hold the zone. They can't. Riverkings cross pass to Bale as Rouser crashing to the net, and that was just an errant pass. Otherwise, that would have been 1-0 to Turco. Puck in the corner. Garcia and Riverkings battling for it. Denty pokes a puck away, passed up to Tudic. Tudic skating up the far side, gets into the zone, gets around the defense. Crashing in is Ilian, try to wrap around, nobody there. Puck bouncing in the slot, now Val has it as Rapids collapses on defense. Trying to keep him away from Turco, and they do to this point. This puck comes back around, Beauchamp up to Tudic. Tudic clears the zone. Ilian trying to get there as the puck gets sent back into the Rapid zone. Turco, excuse me, Ilian, he smacked 3 Blades in 1 check, so he's ready for it as the shot comes in, and that's gloved by Hacker. Stoppage of play, 6:40 to go, 2-1 Blades over the Riverkings.
You can see the jump that the lead has given the Blades. I mean, they're gunning for it. They've got guys driving in that you weren't really seeing. I mean, nice play with Lorenchevich really starting it, and sort of that middle guy drive is so crucial. I mean, for the Riverkings' success, and Blades will look to replicate.
Puck controlled by the Blades as it was face off to the glove side of Hacker. Nobody gets called for a penalty on that collision, just right in front of the Rapids bench, as Bryceland gets a little shoulder from the official going through there. No harm, no foul as the puck. Rapids still playing a little flat-footed as the puck comes up. Neutral ice. But boy, are they having trouble really getting their game going here once the Blades took a lead. And that's a huge compliment to the Blades. As Rapids, they haven't been playing, I haven't seen them play this flat in quite some time on their offensive set as Bryceland comes up the near side. Pushed off the puck. As the puck comes loose, Cooper to Ilian. Ilian shot outside of the net, had the water bottle bumping up on top. That sent the fans who didn't have the best angle to view that into a frenzy as we play on. 5.5 approximately to go. First period, 2-1, excuse me. Blades over the Riverkings as Rapids trying to hold the puck up out of the zone. Anderson has it, sends around the board. Raffert, still a nice little pass to Bryceland. Bryceland up to Obsfelder as he crosses into the zone. Sends a puck between one of the defenseman's legs. And then there's a collision behind the net. Net pops off, and there's a penalty being called.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be on George. I mean, just a silly penalty to take. I mean, he's just taken Obsterfelder down, and really good opportunity for the Riverkings to make some ground back on these Blades, whether it's a goal, whether it's just some great ozone time, and this will be good building blocks to sort of get your feet back in this game.
14:49, time of the penalty, and it was a hold and not a trip. It could have gone either way by my estimation, but either way, Riverkings on their first power play of the game. Allstrand sends a puck down low, Lutfelin back to Allstrand. Cross to Obsfelder, skates around the defender, shot, and that gets turned wide by the defense. Down low, Schweitzer. Drop pass back again to Obsfelder, back to Schweitzer, about even with the circles at the far boards. Puck comes back out. Schweitzer is trying to hold the zone. Is Rapids. They can't, so Rapids has to regroup. 1:30 left to go in the skater advantage. As Rapids sends a puck up. Schweitzer, cross ice to Obsfelder. He's got no one near him. Shot, big rebound by Hacker. Held in by Rapids. That's Tudich to Anderson. Back to Tudich. Anderson at the doorstep. Try to get a redirect just wide from Schweitzer. That got turned away from Hacker. As Steele County, they break through and clear the zone as Allstrand tries to get it back up towards the blue line. They do, as Obsfelder drop pass to Tudich. Schweitzer's there on that poke check by the Blades. Anderson, Allstrand, shot. That got turned away up front as battling down low are both sides. Shot, that almost got redirected at the doorstep as the puck gets lifted up out of play. Stoppage of play. 3:52 left to go first period. 41 seconds left to go on the power play for Rapids, but they're trailing 2-1 to the Blades.
The power play looked good. I mean, there was a great bit of play sort of leading to that chance, and Hacker's been under some fire, and the power play will sort of look to, the second year will look to build.
Face off, glove side of Hacker. That is won by Rapids. Bryceland near side, sent down low to Cooper. Cooper back out to Bryceland. Cross, high slot to Whitehead. That got shot in and then turned away by the defense. 23 seconds left to go on the power play for Rapids. Boldick sent puck down low, and that got turned around by the defense. Rapids still trying to hold the zone, and they do. Picked up by Denty. Drop pass to Boldick. Blue line shot, and that got partially deflected. Now covered by Hacker. Another stoppage. 3:16 left to go. First period. 6 seconds left to go on the power play for Rapids. And I mean, they're getting chances, but that Steele County defense and goaltending's been up to par tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you keep knocking on the door. You know, you hope something's gonna fall for you, and the Riverkings will look to just keep on knocking until they can get one through.
Face off, that was to the glove side of Steele County. Rapids holds it, and now the power play is over. Both teams full strength, 5-on-5 hockey we go. There's a shot, gets whiffed on by Cooper right in the slot where nobody had probably seen him coming in. A quick turnover, and that's an opportunity to try to stuff it home where the Blades not doing, but Rapids are playing still on their heels just a little bit. As Bryceland lifts the puck up, try to get a line change, held in by the Blades. Puck bouncing along the boards on the far side. Goes into the Rapids zone where they just send it back to try to regroup. 2.5 minutes to go. First period, Rapids trailing 2-1. But out shooting the Blades 18-6. Big collision near side as Rapids trying to get a line change, and the Blades noticing that, and they just take the puck right back into the offensive zone. Delata on the far side sends the puck back around the boards, coming to the near side. Picked up by Rapids as Ilian trying to get out of the zone, and he does. As puck passed up to Bryceland, McNish, and Ilian trying to get towards that blue line. The puck comes back, under 2 minutes to go in the first period. Rapids trailing 2-1. There will be an icing call against Wisconsin Rapids, so it's another stoppage of play. 1:51 left to go in the first period. Rapids trailing 2-1, but winning the shots on goal 18-6.
I think some adversity has been really good for the Riverkings. I mean, they've had a great run. I think 13 wins with a win yesterday, and some adversity is really good. I mean, that's what it's going to be. It's going to get tougher and tougher until you reach that final hurdle, and some adversity down one right now is good. It just leaves that fire in the belly.
Face off to the glove side of Turco, shot from the blue line, and that gets stopped by Rapids up front as Ilian trying to get into the zone with the puck. He does. He's got his teammates coming to him after a line change, as he's just doing a lot of interference there. His shot, that got deflected into the netting. Another stoppage as Obstfelder was there, just got redirected up past the goal and heading up to the loft here at the Southwood County Rec Center. And stoppage play, 1:30 to go. First period, Rapids trailing 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, the Riverkings are really knocking on the door. There was momentum with the Blades, and I think it's really switched now to the Riverkings, and I think it's a matter of time before they get something here.
Face off, blocker side of Hacker. Beauchamp took a shot that was redirected way wide as it approached the cage, and now the puck that flies up out of the netting. It's another stoppage of play coming up. 1:17 left to go, first period.
And when you're on the attack, when your sole focus is attack right now and getting that back to an even score, you can't forget your defensive details. You got to remember to pride yourself on that strong defensive game, and that's like they say, the best offense is a good defense. Sorry.
Well, it could go either way. I've heard it said either way. So I get what you're saying as Rapids wins that face-off. Shot and a goal! Rapids ties it up with a shot from the slot that knocks the water bottle off, and we got a 2-2 hockey game.
Brilliant by this line. I mean, like I said, you keep knocking on that door, and Felix Ostrand just giving one right in his wheelhouse, and Hacker's got no chance, and the ball goes flying.
That was a shot. That was Ostrand sent it through the slot. Then it was feed back to Ostrand, and he just flew past Hacker, and it's a 2-2 hockey game.
Yeah, he got everything on that shot. I mean, a nice heads-up play by Anderson to find his mate in the slot, and we find ourselves in a 2-2 tie.
Well, 24th goal of the year is Felix Ostrand, as we got 1 minute left to go in the period. And assists going to Anderson and Obstfelder. So that's how we got a 2-2 hockey game, as we got 43 seconds left to go, first period. 18:48, time of the goals. Rapids trying to maybe add another here in the final seconds. As Anderson has a puck. Sends it over to Allstrand, centering again, just wide of the far post, under 30 seconds to go. Rapids trying to hold the zone. They do. Schweitzer down to Beauchamp, centering, high slot by Allstrand. That got blocked by the Blades. As Steele County just trying to get a little time, set something up. 15 seconds to go, first period, down to 10. Beauchamp behind the cage, and I think we're going to be skating to a 2-2 tie at 3 seconds, 2 and 1, and that got turned away by the defense, and that's how it goes. First period in the books of game 2, and it's a 2-2 hockey game between Steele County and Wisconsin Rapids. Rapids got the scoring started with 4:09 into the game. Hogan McNeish with assist to Shamil Ufalin. Then Steele County, they tie it up. Hadfield at 9:32 with assist to Isaac and Mobley. And then they actually took a lead, they being the Blades, 11:23. Gehring from Delata and Ness. Then Rapids, they just tied it up, 18:48 into the period. Allstrand with assist to Anderson and Obstfelder. Turco Well, I'm sure he would like a couple of those back as he stopped 4 of the 6 shots he faced in that frame, whereas Hacker, not bad. 17 out of 19 he was able to stop. So we're going to play a game here in the intermission and get a new sheet of ice, and we'll be back here momentarily on Flow Hockey and Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. And we are back here just for the start of the second period in Game 2 of the first round of the USPHL Premier North Division playoffs. And we got a hockey game here. 2-2 score between Steele County and Wisconsin Rapids. Maybe not the score that maybe a lot of people would have thought, but it just goes to show playoff time, anything can happen, as Rapids did score first in that first period by a goal with McNeish, but then Steele County had 2. One by Hadfield, the other by Gehring, and then Allstrand lit the lamp, short time goal. That's how we got 2-2. Rapids out shooting the Blades 19-6 in the period, but just a 2-2 hockey game as we are just about ready for that puck drop to begin period number 2.
Absolutely right, Mike. I think the energy has to just be turned up a notch if you're a Riverking. There has to be more urgency and intensity. And I think you got to have more pride in your game. You can't let them skate you down. You've been dominating these guys all season. I mean, I understand it's playoffs. I understand there's new levels on both sides. But if you're a Riverking, you really got to put your stamp and put your foot down to close this one out.
What do you believe the message was from Coach Paul at the break?
Don't let them run over you. I mean, they dictated quite a bit of the play, especially at the start of the game, and really got to change the dynamic of this game and how it's been played.
I think if I was to take a guess what was said with Steele County, it was probably a reference to good old Rocky IV when Rocky finally cut Ivan Drago in the last match.
Absolutely.
In the last boxing fight there, it was either he's a man, he's not a machine, and that's probably maybe the message that the Blades had was, hey, you scored on them, you took a lead, they're not unbeatable, go after it.
Absolutely. I mean, that lead gives you so much life. We saw it for that brief sort of spell, mid-period, and now the Riverkings will look to put some pain on these guys.
Well, Steele County, they're able to clear the puck, and that not really either team, and that little bit of talking that Rory and I just did, how much really happened, and neither team really getting too many opportunities as the puck is down below the Rapids goal. Rapids going from my right to the left in this period, and Steele County going from my left to the right, as Anderson trying to outrace Hadfield and was unable to do so as puck comes back out, neutral ice, as Raffert trying to get to the puck before Ness. Nice pass, go into the slot, and that got harassed just enough by Bolduc to keep the puck away from a scoring opportunity. Again, Rapids, Turco stopped 4 of 6 shots faced, whereas Hacker had a heck of a first period where he stopped 17 of 19 shots that he faced as Rapids sending the puck up. Tudich carries it in the zone, can't quite hit Schweitzer. There's a puck, big rebound, shot point blank by Denty, pops up and into the corner. No opportunity there for Rapids as Rapids still holds the zone, trying to hold the zone in there, and they cannot as Bolduc has to play it at neutral ice. With 18 minutes left to go, second period, still 2-2 hockey game as puck comes loose. Schweitzer skates in, thought someone was behind him, no one was, as the teams keep playing on. Bolduc sends the puck up to Tudich, who touches it up, goes into the zone, as Rapids will be trying to hold the zone. They cannot. This puck's out center ice. Whitehead sends it down, Rapids clears the zone, and then they give chase in the far corner. Battling down low, and then sending it back out is the Blades, as Bolduc chipping back up, trying to get out of the zone. He cannot, as the Blades are able to hold it. 17:22 left to go in the second period. 2-2 hockey game as the puck comes up out of play, or it's still in play. I thought it went up into the netting. My apologies. As the Riverkings trying to get an opportunity. High slot shot turned away on the doorstep from Bolduc. I don't know if the Hacker ever saw it, but it was turned away before he had to make a play on it. His centering attempt, puck bounces high into the air. Denty holds it. That got turned away by Hervey as Rapids holds his own, sends it back in. as Denty trying to send it in, but great defense there by Hervey as he was able to clear the zone. Rapids resets, dumps the puck into the offensive zone. 16:40 left to go as Hervey swings behind the defense, tries to get there. He cannot. He's tied up in back of the goal. For Beauchamp has the puck tied up in the corner, right in front of the beer garden. Puck goes behind the goal as Brault a little slow to get up with that tangle with Beauchamp as the puck comes back into the offensive zone for Rapids. Tudich tied up in the corner. McNish tied up down there with Tudich yet. About 16:10 to go. Second period, 2-2 hockey game. As Ilian battling down there. Puck finally comes loose as Beauchamp gets in there. Almost takes out an official as we keep playing there. Ilian takes a shot, turned out to the point. Garcia, he takes a shot, and Tudich is taken down right on the edge of the crease as I looked like the stick got caught up in Tudich's sweater. So it's the way that happens sometimes, is there's a stoppage of play with an icing against Wisconsin Rapids. 15:39 left to go, second period, 2-2 hockey game.
Yeah, I didn't see that play with Tudich. Looks like he's been called back on for that icing, and I mean a good little spell for the Riverkings. I mean they're knocking on the door. I think it's just that fast break, it has to be addressed. I mean, a couple of chances where just an errant bounce and catches the defense on their heels, and really got to tighten up.
Face off, blocker side of Turco. As Rapids, they clear it out from in front of them. Beauchamp got the puck pushed away as Nish back behind the goal with Beauchamp, sends it up to Ilian. Ilian, he clears his own and he's going after it with one glove on as he takes it to the far side. Big shoulder save there by Hacker. Steele County, they get the puck, just send it in from half ice and has got turned away by Turco. Puck comes back out, neutral zone. 15 minutes to go, second period, 2-2 hockey game. Thanks again for joining us tonight on Flow Hockey and Wisconsin Rapids Community Media as Beauchamp picks up the puck behind his goal. As Rapids plays it back up, Bryceland, he can't quite chip it up far enough, and there's another clear into the zone by the Blades. The puck's bouncing low, loose there in the slot. Rapids is able to clear it, and it's cleared again by Rapids. Bryceland gets behind the defense, 1-0, shot and goal through the 5-0. Rapids takes the lead, 3-2.
Brilliant by Bryson to force it through that 5-0 by Hacker. I mean, he's got that speed and sort of been circling and looking for that opportunity, and so the puck just sort of takes a jump, and Bryceland's all over it to score.
5:31, time of the goal. Bryceland, 5-hole breakout, and that is a 3-2 hockey game. Rapids back up on top. So first time since early in the first period.
Yeah, now you look to just keep on, just compound the difference between these two teams and really just sort of put this one to bed.
Rapids wins that face-off. Shot sent into the far corner as Bryceland celebrates that goal, and Rapids is trying to pressure for another one. Beauchamp with an assist, the only assist at 5:31. So Rapids, that's how they got a 3-2 lead now. 14 minutes left to go in the second period as the puck comes up out of play. We will be having a face-off coming up here in the neutral zone.
Yeah, Bryceland kept relatively quiet compared to his red-hot start to the last game, and really just that's the ability he has to just sort of turn on those jets in an instant and burn the Blades defenders there.
Face off at neutral ice right in the middle of the WR logo, picked up by Rapids. 3-1. Raffert shot turned to the side by the Steele County goalie Hacker. Is down low into the corner, battling with it. Couple of Riverkings, couple Blades tied up in the corner. I wanted to do some history between these two towns, Wisconsin Rapids and Owatonna, where the Blades hail from. They have quite the rivalry going back about Even 30 years ago in high school wrestling, when Wisconsin Rapids and Owatonna would have some battles back and forth when they were both nationally ranked. Those were the days. As Rapids with a shot, big rebound back to the circle from Allstrand. As Steele County, they clear the zone. Teams don't face each other nearly as much anymore. It's pretty rare now. Both teams have kind of tailed off a little bit, but either way, those are some good memories that I have watching them in the old field house in Wisconsin Rapids. Is the puck bouncing loose in the zone for Rapids. Shot, rebound, bouncing around, and it's covered by Hacker. And he has a tackle put on him by Anderson as he got hit from behind and fell on Hacker. That's all incidental, nothing malicious. It just happens as we get a stoppage play. 12:50 left to go. Second period, excuse me. Rapids up 3-2.
I've been meaning to ask, how did the Wisconsin Rapids man do in the
That's coming up probably in the next 30 minutes.
So it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, that's coming up. So we'll
best
see.
of luck to him.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be keeping a partial eye on that, as I am with a few other games going on tonight. A shot for the point gets turned wide by Hacker. Rapids playing like they're on a power play. Whitehead shot, and that's gobbled up by Hacker yet again. 12:33 left to go. Second period. 3-2 Rapids. 30-8 shot advantage.
Yeah, nice bit of play there by the Riverkings. I mean, what I really want to see is when these guys catch it on the point and they got that time and space, you got to walk it in. You just give it yourself a whole sort of new look on the situation, and when you walk it in, you draw some guys to you. Maybe you can then thread a pass or something like that and make an even more dangerous chance.
It could be one of those, like you kind of alluded to there. You could fake a shot from the point and then lure it more towards the slot or more towards the wing, whichever one you want to do.
Absolutely.
But hey, I'm a big fan of a shot from the point that tucks right under the crossbar too. I love the old one-timer.
Yeah, Blades had a couple of them in the thirst.
Absolutely. As Rapids, they cannot control that face-off to the blocker side of Hacker, and they having a hard time getting the puck in the zone. As down they go. No penalties being called. Very clean game to this point. Only one penalty called. That was in the first period against Steele County. But we keep playing on. Mid-ice puck controlled by Rapids at the moment. Sent down as Denty chases after it. Just under 12 minutes left to go. Second period. 3-2 Rapids lead. And center attempt, that slides in on Hacker. Shot for the point, that goes just a little bit wide. I think it was redirected out in front. This puck still goes behind the goal. Rapids trying to hold the zone, they cannot. As Steele County, they send it the length of the ice. Last touched by Rapids. So we play on as Rapids has the puck, set up neutral ice, and that will be an icing. As the official actually says no on the near side. Rapids with the puck, Tudich past Denty, just over the crossbar. As Raffert holds his own, another shot, and that gets redirected up into the netting. Stoppage play, 11-18, left to go. Second period, 3-2, Rapids lead over the Blades.
Denty does well to beat the icing, and in this second period, it's been all Riverkings. I mean, a couple of rush opportunities, which have been some close calls for the Riverkings, but I mean, the Blades' inability to sort of make a clean breakout has really harmed their ability to get in this one.
11-2 shot advantage to this point in the period in the game for Rapids, as Rapids Lupfelen picks up the puck in his zone, clears it back up to neutral ice. Steele County has to clear the Rapids zone to avoid an offsides. Puck sent up neutral ice. Stiles stops it, prevents a possible home run pass as Raffert gets his pocket picked by Vale. Centering attempt, nobody home for the Blades. That could have been trouble if there was. As the Blades put the puck up, high slot, shot, that got redirected just wide of the post. Blades almost tie it back up here. Rapids defense playing tough as they get the puck back out to neutral ice, and they got to clear the zone. Is Steele County with 10:32 left to go. Collisions there on the far side, and there will be a penalty coming up against Wisconsin Rapids. As Hunter Raffert sitting there, what are you talking about? What are you doing? What did I do? And he's being restrained very lightly by Hogan McNeish, as they're going to be having him go to the box for a penalty.
Yeah, Raffert sort of on the receiving end of the contact to begin with, and then he's called on the second go in, and I think that's just a that's where the discipline element comes into it. You got to just take it and go. And now the Riverkings face a man down.
Cross-check, 2-minute minor, coming up at 9:34. So that's the first power play for the Blades of the game. Last night, they were almost playing like they were on the penalty kill when they were on power play. So we'll see what happens tonight, what kind of tricks Wisconsin Rapids has, or vice versa, as here we go. There's about 10.5 to go. Second period. Rapids up 3-2 with first power play of the night for Steele County. They're getting some pretty good puck movement. There was an opportunity there as the Rapids defense came up huge. Clearing the zone is Hogan McNish. He's really trying to get a shorthand opportunity. He's all over the place there for the Riverkings. Delata has a puck. Skating around his blue line. Chipped up ahead to Bale. Bale sends it around the boards. Boldick. Far corner, lifts up the stick of Delata. Denti, he's down there too, trying to get the puck. Skating around the circle. Dump pass, back to Delata. Delata skates to the circle. Sends one through the slot. Backing up was Hadfield. Bouncing puck. Hadfield back over to Winkler. Back to Hadfield. Hadfield skates in a little bit. Shot. That's deflected. Big pop up in the air by Whitehead. Bouncing puck. Turco stops it twice. And, oh boy, that came close to the equalizer as Rapids defense holds tough. 9 minutes, 19 seconds left to go. Second period. As the puck gets cleared by Rapids, 45 seconds to go on the skater advantage for Steele County.
Great sequence by Turco there. I mean, so many guys in front of him and an errant sort of bounce, and he's forced into a brilliant save.
Kwok brings the puck up, near side. Lervikis pass out to Hadfield. Back to Lervikis. Hadfield, shot. Not much of a rebound, covered up by Turco. 8:47 left to go in the second period. 21 seconds left to go on the skater advantage for the Blades.
Some really impressive play by Turco. I mean, the Blades have been working it well, getting a couple of great opportunities, sort of threading that pass through the Wisconsin structure on the kill, and Turco really able to save the Riverkings bacon.
Face off to the blocker side of Turco, controlled by Steele County. Shot right into the pads of Turco, and Aaron Vikas says, get a little bit faster tip on that, and it's in the back of the net. But great play by Turco as he had good vision of it the whole way.
Lauren Vikas, he was a really big part of our first series against the Blades in November time, and he had a one-timer or two. I think it was really instrumental in that power play, and he was hoping for a bit more on that one.
Face off to the glove side of Turco, controlled by Steele County. Shot off the post, as that was a great opportunity there. That was a couple inches the other way, and we got a tie hockey game as Lauren Vikas centers it, high slot, being surrounded by the defense by Rapids, and now we're back to even hockey, 5-on-5. As Rapids. Absfelder finds Tudic. Tudic skates in between his legs. Great move there. Centering. Shot just over the crossbar. I don't know how that didn't go in by Absfelder. He wants that back as we are just about 8 minutes left to go in this second period. Rapids up 3-2 over the Blades here at Southwood County Recreation Center. As puck comes out neutral ice, Absfelder chips up ahead to Anderson. Anderson gets around the defense, centering. Shot just wide of the mark from Allstrand. That was set up beautifully, just couldn't go for Rapids. Boldick shot just wide of the goal yet again, matter of inches here. As Mochamp, he gets a puck blocked as he tries to hold the zone. He can't hold it there. Puck sent in by Anderson as the puck goes behind the goal. Battling near side, Boldick. He's trying to hold the zone. He does. Uses the board, sends it back down. Allstrand centering. Anderson shot off the glove. Shot to go! Light the lamp, knocks the water bottle around, and Rapids goes up 4-2.
This Euro line again, I mean, what a response from that kill. A really great kill all round, starting from Toko in the net. And this Euro line, they've been hot this game. And Anderson forces a great save out of Hacker that he just can't control, and Obstfelder's prime on the back door to bury it.
Man, that you said it best, buddy. That's that Euroline's something, and that was a great opportunity to bury the rebound and he definitely did that, he being Absfelder. So we get a stoppage play yet again, as that goal was scored by Emil Absfelder. And then, with assists, coming to Anderson and Allstrand. And Absfelder and Anderson with 2 goals, or 2 assists in the game, as Allstrand and Absfelder both have goals. Boy, that Euro line, they're getting her done.
Absolutely, and just goes to show the importance of being around that net, ready for those second and third opportunities.
Yeah, that's something our younger hockey players out there and throughout the country can watch there. That's what you do. You just wait. You never know when that weird bounce is going to come your way. Steele County trying to get the puck into the Rapids zone. 7 minutes to go, second period. Rapids up 4-2. 32-11 shot advantage, so it's nearly a 3-1. 3-1 shot advantage that Rapids is enjoying, as Hervey can't quite hold on to the puck. He needs a change as he goes to the bench. Right below us, Cooper bounces it, puck up to neutral ice. Ilian with it near side. Ilian skates in, shot covered up by Hacker. And there's a stoppage of play. 6:34 left to go in the frame. 4-2, Rapids on top of the Blades.
A lot better by the Riverkings compared to the first. There's a real sort of jump. I see Whitehead just racing down the ice to jump in that one, and that's the sort of energy and sort of pride in your play that you want to see if you're a River King.
Face off to the blocker side of Hacker, and Rapids holds his own barely, but it is eventually cleared by the Blades. 2-2 opportunity sent in on Turco, and Turco just covers it. He gets a stoppage of the puck all his own. 6:23 left to go in the second period. Rapids up 4-2.
Yeah, the diligent forecheck by the Blades just preventing Turco from getting that one moving, and now the Blades have got an ozone draw that they'll look to make something happen on.
Well, we're inching closer and closer to that second intermission. 6:23 left to go. Rapids controls that face-off to the glove side of Turco. Puck flies up neutral ice. Collision just right below us is Steele County. They're able to clear the zone. No offsides. Puck comes up neutral ice. Beardge can't quite clear it. McNish, he holds it. Rapids has numbers. They're trying to tic-tac-toe it in the slot. Ruffalin sends it in. Nearly a redirect and hugging the post. Hacker got there in a fraction of a second earlier, and he keeps it out of the net. 5:59 to go in the second period, and Rapids still holding that 4-2 lead.
Yeah, good buzz there by that line, and now the line of Schweitzer, Denny, and Tudic will look to add something to this game, where they've been kept quite quiet by these Blades, and they'll be looking to make something happen.
Face off to the blocker side of Hacker. As puck comes back around, getting it out of the zone is the Blades. They got a 2-1 opportunity. Winkler, he can't get the puck because the Rapids defense was there. Nice deflection on the slide as Hervey tries to send it up. The Rapids can't get it there, and the defense does the job as Vale had a wide open shot from the slot. Defense got there first as pass through the crease, sent through, nobody home. Rapids clears it up to neutral ice where they have to regroup, but they don't have to, as Rapids actually blocked that and they carried it into the zone. But now Schweitzer holds his own, tries to send it back down, and Rapids does before Steele County lifts it up center ice. That puck obviously got trapped up in the sweater of Tudic, and boy, that was a close opportunity there. As puck sent in on Hacker from about three-quarter ice. He makes a stop with 5 minutes to go in the period. Moving right along in this contest, 4-2 Rapids lead as they were tied 2-2 coming into the second period. Steele County not backing down one bit as the puck comes down back into the Steele County zone. 4:44 to go. In the second period is Hadfield. He skates up. He gets on sides and he carries the puck behind the goal, trying to center it. No one home. Fell. Cannot quite get there as Rapids Bulldog skates near side, bounce off the boards, and that will be an icing against Rapids. So stoppage play, 4:21 left to go, second period. Rapids up 4-2.
Another one of these long stretches where the Blades are able to sort of sort of hog the puck the majority of the possession, and I think right now is what you need is when they're driving at you and you've got the guy back checking, you got to step up on him. You got to play somebody. I think it's just been a little too weak, and I mean, you're forcing them to the outside, but you got to make them pay for every inch they want to get.
Face off coming to the blocker side of Turco. And the puck comes out eventually. Rapids controls it. Garcia up ahead to Schweitzer. Comes through. Schweitzer, Allstrand. Allstrand gets around the defense. He can't get a shot off. 4 minutes to go, second period. Rapids up 4-2. Holding the zone as Luflin skates in. Shot, bounce. Shot and a goal. Redirect from Schweitzer. And in it goes. And boy, the Blades are not happy. As a smack of the stick over the crossbar is Peyton Inks, but damage is done. 5-2. Rapids leads.
Nice play by Bolduc. I mean, he catches it and he goes to the net. That's what I want to see. I want to see these guys driving, and nice play by Bolduc. I mean, he's got a hard shot on him. He gets a lot of weight behind that thing, and Hacker just can't control it, and Schweitzer's there again on the back door. I think all 5 goals have been sort of inches away from that crease, and the Blades are left powerless.
Yeah, what momentum the Blades had coming up into the second period, I think it's safe to say it's gone now as they're down by 3 goals. But there's still a lot of hockey to be played as in comes Anderson. Shot, big rebound, another shot, and that gets turned away. Try to stuff a Holmes Rapids. Bouncing puck, not going to go in as Rapids still attacking.
Ooh. Off the crossbar. Rocketed there by Obsterfelder.
Bolduc and Allstrand, they got assists. Schweitzer from Bolduc and Allstrand. Time of the goal, 16:05, and Rapids nearly made it 6-2, but some great saves by Hacker, and thankfully the post was on his side as Rapids still just buzzing around trying to bury number 6 in the game. Steele County trying to get the puck out. They do not as Rapids holds his own, coming in. Anderson, shot, rebound, big bounce, sliding in, finally covered by Hacker after about 3 shots. And that's the stoppage at 2:58 left in the second period. 5-2 Rapids, 41-12 shot advantage, my friend.
Yeah, he's played really well. I mean, another grade A chance there with Anderson bearing down on him, and he's struggled a bit with sort of corralling these rebounds, and that's when the Riverkings get that second and third opportunity that they're able to bury on.
Hacker is absolutely no hack between the pipes. He's been playing very, very, very well for Steele County in this game. As face-off that came to the blocker side of Hacker, got sent up almost into the loft here. So we'll play on here after a new face-off. And coming up is Hervey, as there's a stoppage of play. And seeing what the call is, I believe it will be offsides. So we'll have a face-off coming out to neutral ice. 2:48 left to go, second period. Rapids up 5-2.
Yeah, and I mean, Hacker's played brilliantly, but now if you're a Blade, you have to support your goalie with some offense yourself. I mean, there's only so much he can do in there, and now you really need to focus on these stick details, on these plays, and now you need one before the third, or else it's going to look even tougher to claw your way back.
Well, face off at neutral ice, sending out the Rapids and the Blade players. Get a new set of faces out there, controlled by Rapids to get into the zone. This comes back out neutral ice. No, it does not, as the Rapids was able to hold it. Now it's a neutral ice. This puck gets sent into the corner. 2.5 to go, second period. Rapids up 5-2. Playing forward into the later moments of the second period, as there was it almost looked like a hook there. No call, let them play on. Then still a clean game as Cooper gets the puck just outside the blue line. Puck comes into the zone, but no one can handle it until the Blades get there. McNish, he just can't quite get there as Beauchamp sends a puck up into the zone, but Rapids cannot hold it. Blades take a shot right into the pads of Turco, and there's some pushing and shoving as the officiating crew gets in there to separate the teams. No need to cause any trouble here. 2 minutes exactly left to go, and they're actually going to be sending Winkler into the box. I think matching penalties will be the call.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Swinkler and Garcia, I believe that is, both go in. Roughing would be the call, I would assume.
And that quick rush just stems from Beauchamp being a little too eager. You're up 5-2. I mean, now your focus has got to be a little bit more defensively sided than jumping into that play. And luckily, Turco's able to gobble one up there.
So yeah, it's going to be 4-on-4 for the last 2 minutes of the second period. Rapids up 5-2, and that face-off controlled by Rapids. Tudich gets around the defense, trailing Bolduc. As Rapids goes around the goal, flipped over to Whitehead from the circles. He stops, comes back around, down low to Tudich. Tudich tied up in the corner a little bit, has to skate in. He's skating in, point blank, fires in and stopped by Hacker. That was point blank, right on the edge of the crease. Boy, oh boy, you can't get much closer than that, but Hacker's there. Stoppage play, 1:35 left to go in the second period.
Yeah, great shift by those guys. I mean, using each other well, they're skating well. That interchange is so good, especially when there's so much space, and Riverkings able to string a few good plays together.
Face off to the blocker side of Hacker. Rapids controls it. Denty skates around the blue line. Drop pass to Anderson. Anderson shot off the crossbar, right off the corner of the pipe.
Again off the bar.
As puck comes out, neutral ice. Bolduc has it. He gets hit. And down the blades, trying to mount some offense. His pocket's picked by Anderson. Anderson backhand up to Denty. Denty's getting around the defense. He gets behind him. Shot. Nobody there on the doorstep to get the rebound. 1:08 left to go in the second period. Whitehead with it now. Skates in at the circle, centering. That gets turned away by Hacker. 1 minute left in the second period. Rapids up 5-2 as we play 4-on-4 hockey for the last few moments here. And now there's a penalty. And now it'll be 4-on-3 for a trip committed by the Riverkings.
Yeah, Lauren Vikas, I mean, he's a great skater, and just the reach there by Bolduc, who I think's had a really impressive, by Whitehead. Just Bolduc went to the box and sort of missed it, and I think Bolduc and Whitehead, they've been solid defensively, and Coach Paul's got that faith in them to make some good plays and just caught reach in there, and Lauren Vikas able to draw one.
Well, now it's going to be a 4-on-3 for the last 50.8 seconds. Steele County, they get a real power play opportunity here. We'll see what happens if Rapids can control this for the 50 seconds. The puck comes out, and now it's cleared by Rapids. That was dangerous the way it slid in into the crease, but Rapids is able to clear it. 41 seconds left to go in the second period. Rapids up 5-2. Full head of steam. Hadfield brings it into the zone, 4-on-3. Steele County advantage on the ice, 5-2 lead for Rapids. As Rapids trying to get the puck out, Larvikas skates in, has nobody there for him as Rapids, Lutfulin clears the zone. 19 seconds left to go in the period. As Hacker, he controls the puck. Well, you've got 10 seconds to go. As Steele County, they got 9 seconds to figure something out here before the end of the frame. As Rapids, they just pick up a loose puck, neutral ice, and they're just going to hold on to it and go from there. As a shot from mid-ice gets turned away by Turco, and there's two periods in the books. Wisconsin Rapids has a 5-2 lead. As in this period, Bryceland scored 5:31 with an assist to Beauchamp. Then Obsfelder with assists to Anderson and Allstrand at 12:38. And then Schweitzer, he gets a third goal for the Riverkings in the period, coming up at 16:05 with assists to Bolduc and Allstrand. To this point, Rapids outshooting Steele County 43-14 as Turco, he stops 10. He stops all 8 shots that he faced as we play into this second intermission. As we get there, we will also see that Noah Hacker, he has stopped, well, he's faced 43 now, and he has officially stopped 38. So we're going to play a game here, get a new sheet of ice, and we'll get ready for the possible last 20 minutes of the Game 2, then even the Blades season if they can't make up 3 goals here. So keep listening here on Flow Hockey and Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. And we are back here at the Southwood County Recreation Center. We're just moments away from the potential last 20 minutes of round 1 of the USPHL Premier North Division playoffs, as Wisconsin Rapids, they hold a 5-2 lead over Steele County. They got those 3 goals in the second period by Bryceland, Obsfelder, and Schweitzer, as they are out shooting the Blades 43-14. And Rory, what does Rapids have to do in these last 20 minutes to send the Blades packing back home to end their season?
Yeah, I mean, just put that distance between these two teams. We know in the regular season, I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. I mean, snuff out any life that the Blades think they have left. I mean, I think, you know, you dominate them early, you get the body on them, you prevent anything from happening on this power play. I mean, it already sets them back a little bit.
Well, and on the other side of it, if you're Steele County, how do you go to stop Rapids? And you go from, you don't go into that good night quietly. You extend it to one more game tomorrow. What do you got to do? You
got to push. I mean, I said last night they got to bear down on the chances when they get them, and it's the same sort of thing. Bear down when you have the opportunity and really sort of try and thread the needle.
Well, Steele County, they start this third period on the power play. A shot in from the blue line. That gets turned away by Turco as he has another big stop in the game, as we got about 30 seconds left to go on the skater advantage for the Blades, as they've only mustered 15 shots on goal. Of course, 2 of them found the back of the net, but it's still a lot of game to go, and anything can happen, as we have seen in hockey, as Inks carries it in. Shot. That gets redirected up into the netting off the shoulder of Turco. Stoppage of play, 19:08 left to go in this third period.
Yeah, good start to the kill. I mean, you can see the Blades sort of a bit disorganized. You see Hatfield kind of stop up and circle back, and just sort of the structure betraying these Blades here. I think now you gotta go off script. You gotta find a moment of brilliance from one guy to sort of ignite that fire and claw your way back into this one.
Off script? You mean the game scripted? I'm kidding. Of course.
Maybe in some sports.
Oh yeah, some sports.
American football,
Yep. Kansas City Chiefs, we know. But Rapids are able to clear the zone. They tie up the puck and back to the goal, and now they are back at full strength, 5-on-5 hockey, as Rapids tries to mount some more offense and put the dagger into the Blades. A shot from Vale at this near side circle, and that's gobbled up by Turco. Stoppage play, 18:41 left to go.
Yeah, Hadfield comes out again after the power play. I mean, he's so key for them. He's got that ability to move the puck, and he had a great seeing eyes shot from the point that it would find its way over Turco, and if the Blades want back in this one, he's going to be key.
Well, Guillaume Turcot, really strong goaltender for Rapids, as that entire room has been tough all year, as Rapids picks up a turnover. It's center ice. Anderson tries to center and pass, picked up by sliding defenseman for the Blades. Great job by the Blades on disrupting that opportunity, as Rapids has the puck. Shot wide by Garcia, held in by Beauchamp, down low to Anderson. The Blades trying to get the puck around and out and back towards the Rapids end of the ice, but they're really struggling right now. Beauchamp gets tied up in the corner with the puck. Nice collision right in front of the beer garden. As the puck comes out, center ice, just sitting there as both players in the area, Steele County and Rapids, go sliding away from it. And Anderson picks it up, brings it into the zone. Nice pass, Obsfelder skating in, backhand, and that goes right into the belly of Hacker. Stoppage play, 17:47 left to go in regulation.
Nice play, Obsfelder there. He's got that skill to sort of drop a shoulder and just cut inside nicely, and leaves 2 Blades in the dust, and Hacker again called upon.
Do have one score update. The Assumption Royals girls basketball team, regional champions. They knocked down Alban Bancroft, the good old Twin Cities of Portage County, 61-26, and they will face Pacelli on Thursday in Wapaka, as Pacelli beat Pittsville 46-38. As face-off, that was blocker side of Hacker, controlled by Steele County. So get the puck back down in the Rapids zone. So big congratulations to Ryan Klein and the girls. As a shot sent in, weird sharp angle shot, just sat on by Turco. That could have been nasty.
That could have been bad. I mean, that would have just been so unlucky for the Riverkings there, and Turco able to sort of sit on it.
And you talked a lot about last night, slapping at it, digging at it. That was what Steele County was doing. And I mean, even though it's not one thing you as a goaltender like it, or as a teammate of the goaltender, you don't like it, but you're trying to get something going, so I can understand.
Absolutely. It's just that determination of these blades. You know, we've said it a couple times, they're not going to go down quietly, and that just speaks to their determination and their sort of emotion in this one.
If they were to quit and just go down silently, like you said, I'd lose a lot of respect for them, because you got to fight till the very end of it.
Absolutely.
And I do respect the Blades. They play hard, and we've seen that. We've seen that all season long. I was able to see them down in the Dells, and very, very impressed with this team, as Rapids holding the zone. A little bit of miscommunication on offense as the puck comes around. 17 minutes left to go in the third period. Rapids up 5-2. It was a little tough to look at early on. Rapids was a little flat, and Steele County made them play for it. Rapids, either way, picking up the puck, their blue line, getting it out of the zone as they skate on. 16:40 left to go in this contest as the puck gets sent down. No icing as Hacker plays it, sends it back around for Denty. Denty, he's there. He was the closest one to that. Rapids digs it out of the corner. Tudich skates over. Raffert, top of the near circle, as he was at the blue line. And that's redirected up into the netting. Stoppage play. 16:19 left to go. Third period. Rapids up 5-2.
Yeah, I think now it's sort of with your lead and with your 3-goal lead with 16 minutes left. I think now you sort of invite the Blades to challenge you. I think in that D zone you sort of maybe peel off a little bit on your forecheck, and but the Blades are sort of a bit flustered with themselves on their on their breakout. Sorry, and
that's all right.
I think now you, as a River King, you want to keep that F3 high and try and let them play out and see what you can stop from them.
So we got deja vu all over again, in the words of Yogi Berra, as shot right at 2 face-offs right to the glove side of Hacker. Shot point blank, and he made one stop, and he had another one right off the face-off. The Rapids are just really buzzing right now. Ilian stops a possible breakout, turned, and then directed right at the top of the crease. Nice little opportunity there for Cooper. Lutfelin, back pass over to McNish as he brings it up into the zone once Rapids got back onside. Behind the goal, Steele County, as they look to break it out. Lift the puck in to the corner. Lutfelin gets there first. Chips up, neutral ice, bouncing puck. Ilian there, but comes back more just about right underneath me. As the puck carried in by Ilian, as he takes that hit by Hervey very well. As the puck comes back centering, picked up McNish. He can't get the stick to hold on to it. As they battle back out, back to the blue line. Garcia, Beauchamp at the circle, skates in, back out to Garcia, at the blue line, skates in, cross ice pass off the boards. Cooper, down low to Ilian. Hard pass, hard shot through the center. That comes through and back out to neutral ice. Whereas Garcia handles it. Skates in the own end, sends it around, touched up. McNish has it. He's breaking through. He's got Cooper. Shot. That was turned away by Hervey on the defense. Great job by the Blades player there as he's taking the puck up the ice and chips it in the corner as they get a partial line change. 14:40 left to go in this third period. Anderson tried to bounce it up to Allstrand. Couldn't do it. Steele County sends the puck right back down. There's a puck behind the goal. Puck passed up to Garcia. Puck bouncing now as Rapids stays on side. Now they have to clear the zone, get back onto sides. As puck sends up into the Steele County zone. Steele County with it, trying to break it out. They can't. Obsfelder, back pass to Allstrand. Can't quite hit Anderson in stride. Shot, turned away by the defense. As that was a hard shot by Obsfelder.
Yeah, great block there by Quack.
I would have thought he would have played for Dells, but maybe not. But anyway, they have to make that joke. I'm sure they hear it all the time.
Yeah, must be.
But either way, Rapids, they get the puck back up into the offensive zone, battling down there in front of the beer garden, which is packed house. Very impressive crowd both nights this weekend. As boy, oh boy, they've seen some pretty good hockey on both teams here. As puck in the corner, Allstrand shot, that got lifted up out of play into the netting as there's some pushing and shoving in the corner in front of the beer garden as we get the stoppage. 13:27 left. As we do have some updates here, as of course the Squatch, they're taking it to Isanti 9-0, and then Northwest, man, they're trailing the Blue Ox 1-0 all in the third period, except for the Squatch, but that one's in the end of the second. Thank you, Matt. As we got the face-off, 13.5 to go in the third period. Blades running out of time. 13:20 left on the clock. As puck comes back out to the blue line, held in by the Blades, but Rapids, they back on the move. Williams and Locker, first real minutes that I've seen them out on the ice for tonight. There's a big collision, far corner. Everybody gets up A-OK as we play on. Whitehead behind his own goal. Dump pass to himself, picked up Locker. Bullock up to Williams. Williams sends it up, intercepted by Pexa. And then puck sent in, way wide of the mark. Turco wanted to glove it. He did not. As the puck comes out, center, Pexa got that kicked away by Whitehead. His teammates affectionately call Whitey. As Rapids gets the puck up, neutral ice. Locker trying to slip through the defense. He cannot, but it's covered by Hacker. 12:25 left to go in the contest. 5-2 Rapids lead, 47-18 shot advantage.
Yeah, and I mean, just going back to what you said with Whitehead, it's so weird up here to call him Whitehead all the time because, I mean, we all lovingly know him as Whitey, and he's a great guy and a great character for in our team.
I can tell you off air some history about the name Whitey, a couple things in the Great Lakes area, as I'm sure some of Minnesota's fans probably know a little bit about it in Great Lakes shipwreck history, but I digress. We play on here, 12:16 left to go in this contest. The Blades, they get the puck up into neutral ice, got it just pushed into Rapids' zone, that got sent right back out. As they send it back in, they get a partial line change. Rapids with the puck, far corner, and it gets sent back through by the Blades. Battling in the corner, Rapids tried to clear it out, they could not, sent back around by Waters. Rootfullen up to Denty, Denty passed up to Schweitzer, Schweitzer skating up, flanked by Denty, nice little opportunity to pass there, could not hit it. Blades were there, Blades are in the right place at the right time on a lot of those passes, so they've done their scouting and their defensive work, unless Rapids is telegraphing them that much. But no icing on that as Rapids clears his own yet again. Tudich right about the mid-ice stripe. Rootfullen gets it pushed back into the zone. Up ahead, Rootfullen tips to Tudich. Tudich carrying it in. Denty laying back as Schweitzer comes up into the slot. Raffert, blue line, sends it in, turned away, and sent around as Denty leaves it, held in by Rootfullen. Puck bouncing around and cleared by the Blades. The Rapids is there as we get a stoppage play with a hand pass. 10:51 left to go in the period. 5-2 Rapids lead.
Yeah, I think this line with this line out right now just a bit guilty of trying to make that perfect play. Sometimes it's not going to be perfect for you. I think we need a bit more grit from these guys. A bit more just throw it at the net right. Try that extra pass is sort of killing a lot of their attacks, and they've been a great line all season, and we're looking for them to get some points in these playoffs.
Face off at neutral ice, controlled by Rapids as the puck goes back into the Rapids zone. Beauchamp chips it up to Tudich, back out Schweitzer, nice spin move, playing some Madden 2K as there's now an offsides whistle against Rapids. That negates that beautiful pass there and spin move, but
yeah,
that's how she goes, and you got to stop it to play. 10:34.
Yeah, these boys have a lot of skill. And is this a wrestling update?
Yes, Wisconsin Rapids has a state champion heavyweight wrestler as he got a 10-4 victory.
Dominant.
Yeah, so good for him. First one since 2015.
Wow.
Congrats to Tanner Gormanson, a nice young man that I've been able to meet several times throughout the years. So congrats to Gormanson and, of course, Wisconsin Rapids coach Scott Bennett in his last individual state tournament, as he'll be stepping down, retiring here at the end of the season. So
what a way to bow out.
Yeah, that's a great job for him. He's my coach even, but all right. back to hockey as Rapids has an opportunity. Nice backhand opportunity by Beauchamp. He can't quite get it to go. It was Hacker. He turns it away, and now an icing by Rapids or actually Steele County, as we get a stoppage of play, 9:55 to go.
Yeah, and again, these Blades just sort of trying to get something off that chip and go, and it's just really not working. They need to find a way. They need some more movement. They need a swing that you can catch on a nice pass or something to sort of penetrate this Riverking neutral zone, and they haven't been able to so far this period.
Well, face-off was to the blocker side of Hacker. He got whistled right on that puck drop, as we will reset, play that one again. 9:54 left to go in the contest. Rapids up 5-2. Blades running out of time as they've got less than half a period to go. Not by much, but still less than half a period to go before they pack her in potentially for the season. Larry Vikas with the puck. Haven't said his name too terribly much in this series. One of the most potent players on the Blades roster. This puck comes up, Ilian, nice pass, up ahead to Cooper. Cooper trying to get there first. He knocks it up towards Ilian. Nice pass there for the Blades, but the shot comes up into the netting. Stoppage play, 9:23 to go in the contest.
And with 11:20 remaining in the third, we're between the Blue Ox and the Express. Blue Ox still leading, 1-0.
Oh boy. Oh boy, that could go 3, and who knows if this reseeding after every round, who knows who Rapids would face if Rapids can hold on. As kind of thought it would be the Express coming into this, but you never know.
Upsets are bound to happen in playoffs when it's sort of anyone's game, and the Blue Ox will be looking to upset the Express in their impressive season.
And then try to get a game 3 as there is a trip being called against Steele County, and Rapids gets the power play coming up. 9:05 left to go as Hervey goes to the box.
Yeah, when you get those feet moving, and Ilian can definitely get those feet moving, you're bound to get somebody reaching, and then just a reach there by Hervey, and it draws a power play for the Riverkings, and they'll be looking to really snuff out what life is remaining with these Blades.
Well, face off to the glove side of Hacker. Controlled by Rapids. Hubsfelder, Anderson, shot turned away by Hacker. As Tudich was right in the slot, he was there for it as Rapids, not the world's best pass, they got to reset out of the zone. Hubsfelder skating around the circles, picked up Allstrand as they have to reset yet again. Anderson, far side, Schweitzer trailing. Left for Schweitzer as he takes it. Pass down behind the goal is Tudich. Tudich up front, Hubsfelder, back to Tudich. Tudich, Allstrand, onside blue line, wind up, shot way wide of the mark. That had a lot of rise on it by Hubsfelder. As Rapids holds his own, but picked up there by Inks, and Inks picks up the puck, goes all the way down. Rapids has to regroup with a minute left on the skater advantage. Allstrand, pass up ahead. Anderson trying to get around the forecheck arouser. Schweitzer picks it up, carries it in the zone, leave pass there for Tudich. Back towards Anderson. Anderson to Allstrand, near side. Allstrand centering, shot way wide of the mark. Good idea there by Anderson as the puck comes up to the blue line. Hubsfelder pass down to Tudich. Tudich back to Allstrand. Back around the boards. Trying to open up that defense a little bit. Anderson chips down low. Tried to lead pass to Tudich to Schweitzer. That wasn't doing. 25 seconds left to go on the power play. Puck bouncing, high slot. That's controlled by Steele County. Rapids holds at the blue line, and they've got to reload here with 15 seconds to go. Rapids just time to getting everything set with 10 seconds to go. Bolduc has it, skates up into the zone, high slot, shot, blocked by the defense and the blocker of Hacker as they clear the zone. 7 minutes to go as Rapids is still leading 5-2. Even strength hockey's. Now there will be an icing called against Rapids. 6:51 left to go in the contest.
Yeah, and with 6 minutes left, I mean, time is really starting to be the enemy of these Blades, and a no-zone draw is a good chance to maybe set something up. Maybe, I mean, these Blades, they like a they like a guy on that top of that circle and that forehand shot to get a quick one away, and we'll see what they can produce.
Face off, blocker side of Guillaume Turcot. As puck bouncing around near board, screened out a little bit by the railing. Puck comes up neutral ice, and no penalties being called for a trip. Puck's loose in the slot. Denty gets it to Cooper. Cooper has to reload at Denty. Trying to hit McNish in the slot. McNish tried to pass. Miss, a whiff by Denty. Who knows what would have happened there, but that was a golden opportunity. 6:20 left to go in the contest. Bolduc stops it from sliding through. Getting it into the slot was Bolduc, but McNish, he couldn't hold on to it. Now the Blades trying to break out. Cooper pushed off the puck. Puck comes back out. Now controlled by Steele County. Flipped up into the zone, the Rapids defensive zone. And there's a little bit of collision there along the boards. Rapids still trying to get that puck out. Whitehead backs around. Back behind the goal, Bolduc. 5:44 to go in the game. Rapids kind of eating up some clock right now. Don't have to do anything if they don't really have to. Ilian, pass up to Garcia. Back to Ilian. Ilian skating around, loses the edge. Puck held in by Williams. Skating to the slot, turned away by the Blades. Picked up by Vale. Ness was there as well, but Rapids, they play good defense on that. 5:20 to go as the puck squirts out to the far boards. Passing up ahead. The puck back, still out neutral ice as Rapids got into the zone. That got forced right back out by the Blades. Garcia skates around, sends it around the boards. Walker tried to send it deep. Beauchamp can't quite hold the zone. No icing will be the call. Under 5 minutes to go in the game. Batting around right at the blue line. Sent back deep. As the puck gets sent up to Beauchamp. Beauchamp gets it up. Center ice. Locker lifts it. As there will be no high sticking. Everybody's onside. Rouser, he gets it back neutral ice. Steele County taking a shot. Rouser, he sends it in, and it's gloved by Turco. As they finally give a whistle. I don't know if they realized it went into his glove or not, but stoppage play, 4:27 left to go in the game.
Yeah, Turco just sort of left standing there for a couple of seconds. Refs, I imagine, sort of asking him to play that puck, and I mean, on the offensive side, the Blades haven't really been able to produce anything, so Riverkings just playing ping pong between the two teams.
There's a shot, that got turned away, point blank by Turco. As we play on, just about 4:20 left to go in the contest. Steele County starting to apply a little pressure. That got sent wide of the mark. Watching Hacker to see if they want to try to pull anything here. That's a little early, but you never know with 4 minutes to go, because they still have a timeout to go. Puck goes back into the Steele County end. And shipped back up into the Rapid zone, but not before an icing gets called. 3:55 to go in the contest. Rapids leading 5-2.
Yeah, I mean, time is really beginning to be the enemy of these Blades. They'll need something special to get back in this one, and they'll need one as quick as they possibly can to sort of change the momentum, which is sort of stagnated, I imagine. It's just sort of ping pong possession between the teams as each set of players just sort of chips it down.
Pucks was a face-off blocker side of Hacker, and battling it back around to center ice is the Blades, but now Rapids with possession, chipping it up. Allstrand with it, no offsides called, as there's a penalty being called.
Matching.
Yep, matching penalties. Anderson and Felly going in for roughing. Matching penalties, so I believe we'll have 4-4 hockey coming up.
Yeah, it gives you more space both ends of the ice, and imagine the Blades might look to, they'll call a timeout now. I imagine they'll look to rest their top guns. And
yeah, and that is exactly the call. Good call on that, buddy.
Yeah, they'll look to rest their top guns and try and get them out when there's a lot of space to create something quickly.
That penalty is coming up at 16, if I remember correctly. It'll be 16-23. So, we have 3:37 left to go, potentially in the season of Steele County.
Yep.
You call your timeout. When do you think, how fast do you think you pull Hacker in an attempt to try to get a 5-on-4?
I think it just depends on if the Blades are able to get some ozone time, which they really haven't been able to do aside from that first period when they were able to capitalize on a few chances, one on the power play, and I think it just depends on if the Blades are able to conjure up some magic.
And I believe if, seeing as this would be even hockey at 4-on-4, you would see that penalty would not expire because it's matching penalties 4-on-4. It gets canceled out if you are on the power play. So we'll see what Steele County draws up here as face-off to the glove side of Hacker, controlled by the Blades. For the moment, at least, before Upsfilder, he's able to pick the pocket, but Blades back on the move. Quack. The puck back on his own end as they're calling for Hacker to go with 3:20 to go.
Big risk.
Big risk, possibly high reward. You never know, as now it's a 5-on-4 situation for the Blades. Rapids has the puck. Chevy Alexander. He tries to clear it. He could not. Puck sent in right into the chest pads of Turco. We'll push it and shove it at the edge of the crease. Stops the play. 3:01 left in the game.
Yeah, the Riverkings close to just turning it over straight away after that goalie pull, and Blades able to regain possession, and Turco ends up ending that play off by collapsing into his chest.
Face-off, glove side of Turco. Goal is still empty for Steele County. Kind of a last-ditch effort here for the Blades. As face-off is controlled by Rapids. Whitehead gets pushed into the back of the goal, does not pop off, as there's now a whistle. As I guess the puck or the net did get bumped off the line.
Yeah, there's new pegs I was shown by the rink staff today. Now they've updated them to the 3-pronged ones, which will help the net stay on compared to the single edge.
Yeah, there's several different ways to do it, and I think it's held up pretty well. You're still going to get it pushed around, but he's still got a face-off coming blocker side of Turco. 2:50 to go in the contest. A 5-on-4 situation with the empty net for the Blades as they can't have anybody in the center. Rapids with the puck. Denty with it. Drop pass and goes intended for Schweitzer. That does not work out as Steele County, they get the puck back and they dump it in the zone. 56 seconds left of skater advantage. 5-on-4 hockey. Hadfield blue line. Down low to Waters. He can't quite hold on to it. Sent high slot. Larenvika shot. A bump off the pipe and into the air and out into the netting. Stoppage play. 2:18 left to go. 41 seconds left to go. Skater advantage.
Yeah, whistled off the crossbar there by Larenvika. Another one he'd wish to get a bit more on, and a fortuitous bounce there for the Riverkings.
Well, even if the penalty ends, they will still have 6-on-5 with that empty net. We'll see how this goes for the next 2:18. Steele County clinging to life, but time's running out on their season. Buldick sends it back around, held in by the Blades. Hadfield at the blue line, almost gets it poked out by Rafford. Waters skating around the circle, trying to center it. Shot, that gets sent around. Picked up there, Larenvikas, he's battling. Puck comes out, blue line, 2-1 opportunity, empty net, here we go, shot, goal, and that is the end of the Blade season with the empty net goal, 2/3 ice, and there is your dagger.
Yeah, Cooper seals the deal and sort of ends the Blade season to thunderous applause. A nice play by him to barrel that out on the wall, and I mean a great accuracy on that dish from. That's got to be, I'm gonna say 200 feet the ice, maybe 175. It was
toss. Pretty close.
Yeah, nice toss by Cooper there.
Well, that's probably game, set, and match as they put Hacker back out there, and it still should be 4-on-4 hockey. for 15 seconds. And I think they're just going to leave Hacker out there for the last minute 50 seconds. Goal by Jaden Schweitzer's 10th of the year, or Bryce Cooper, excuse me, as shot sent in, turned away by Hacker. Both teams are now back to full strength. Whitehead with the assist. And Bolduc. Empty net goal, so it doesn't impact Hacker's stats. The 18:07 time of the goal as we got 1:17 left to go in the game. Left to go in the Blade season, which has been a good one. They've good team, just ran into Rapids, just a team at a different level than they are, as we have 1:10 to go. Rapids just trying to keep things up in front of them. Ilian picks it up into the zone. 1 minute left to go in the game. Ilian skating in, sends it in the slot, held into the zone as Raffert sends the puck around. 50 seconds to go before the Riverkings presumably will have a victory Saturday night here in Wisconsin Rapids as Ness picks up a loose puck into the zone. Mike is trailing, but puck comes back into neutral ice and Rapids controls it. Raffert bump up ahead to Williams off the boards, where Hervey gets there. Williams gets the loose puck, sends it into the zone. 25 seconds left to go in the contest. Puck chipped down into the Rapids end. Raffert with it, followed by Larambikis. Puck sent around the boards. Williams up to Ilian. Ilian along the boards, gets popped up. 10 seconds left to go. 8 seconds. Centering attempt. Lutfulin shot up over the crossbar. It'll probably be the last shot of the game. 3, 2, and 1. And there is your Riverkings winner, playoff winner, series winner. And we have a Riverkings 6-2 victory.
Yep, good win by the Riverkings. The Blades go down fighting. Valiant effort by them, but I think the result was really never in doubt. I mean, the Blades got some life by their 2 goals in the first bit. It was all Riverkings. After that, just the Riverkings' ability to sort of smother any attempt by the Blades to generate anything. I mean, Hacker was brilliant in between those pipes, and that's the end of the Blades season, and the Riverkings go marching on.
Well, that's unfortunate how things went for the Blades. They played hard both games, and nothing to hang their heads about. I know they're disappointed, and it's not how you want things to go, but they had played a heck of a series.
Yeah, absolutely. The effort was there, and they were fighting the whole way, and my kudos to them. And really good opening test for the Riverkings that they're able to stand up to. I mean, I love that first 2 goals from them. It just different sort of style that the Riverkings have had to play, sort of fight back, and the adversity is needed, and just sort of get some fire in your belly for the coming few rounds.
Well, review the scoring as McNish. He got things started. 409 assist to Lutfulin, but that wasn't all that was to be said. As Steele County, they tied it up at 9:31, scored by Headfield and Isaac Mobley with an assist. Then Gehring at 11:23, they gave the Blades a lead, assisted Lotta and Ness, but Rapids tied it up 18:48. Allstrand assist to Anderson and Obstfelder as we ended first period 2-2. Rapids, they put her away in the second period. 3 goals, one by Bryceland at 5:31, assist to Beauchamp, and Obstfelder at 12:38, assist to Anderson and Allstrand, and then Schweitzer at 16:05 with assist to Bolduc and Allstrand as they went through 2 periods, up 5-2. And then the final scorer of the game, Cooper, 18:07, assist to Whitehead and Bolduc, empty net goal, and that is all she wrote for the scoring in the game. Saves-wise, Noah Hacker, 49 saves in the game. Guillaume Turcot, 19. So he did the best that he could. 19 out of 21 shots faced. And then Hacker, he made 49 out of 55. So tough night for Steele County, but nice prayer at the end of the game between the teams. Handshakes, cooler heads prevail. Emotional game. It's tough for Steele County to skate off the ice. But the Riverkings, they get to keep skating at least one more week as they knock down the beer pyramids in the beer garden. And it will be the conclusion of tonight's game as we get ready for the star players of the game is Marcus Anderson. He's 1-star player of the game.
Yeah, his family in attendance and are watching on. I can see his dad videoing away, and good for him.
That's awesome. The 2nd-star player will be Shamil Lutfelin as he comes through. 2nd-star player of the game, as he's got a handshake with Coach and his hat and a shirt. And then the 1st-star player of the game, number 21.
He's so dependable on that backhand, Bolduc. I mean, he's a great player and well-deserving.
As he gets the shower on the ice from his teammates, as he gets handshake from Coach and a hat and the shirt to give to a fan. As the Riverkings, they are on their way to round 2, as not sure who that opponent will be. Some of those games have yet to be completed. We can circle Wisconsin Rapids game 2. Rapids moves on as Northwest now leads the Ox 3-1.
Another 3-goal third period.
Yeah, with about a minute left, so I think you can probably circle the Express and the Squatch. Don't know how the Ducks and Mullets finished out. I would assume, when I saw it, it was the Mullets, but they still got to play tomorrow.
Yeah. Unfortunate for us, I guess. I mean, the Express are a great team, and Blue Ox is just 3 goals in the third again. Just unfortunate to give us a favor.
Absolutely, that's a tough one to swallow for the Ox. But if I was a betting man, it's more than likely going. Well, it's got to be the Express coming here next weekend, Friday, Saturday. So if you have nothing going on, come on down and enjoy some hockey at Southwood County Recreation Center as the the Express coming to Wisconsin Rapids. So that'll do it for tonight's game, the first round. I want to give a huge shout out, thank you to Art, Zach, awesome job on the cameras as always. Matt, awesome job as always directing the traffic up here. Rory, always a good time talking hockey with you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, again, thank you for having me. Unfortunately, our time's closing in, but it's been a great season.
Well, we'll worry about that next week, and we'll see how other games go to see if we have one more weekend with you or if next week's it. But anyways, for me, Mike Homer, thanks everybody for listening. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there. We'll catch you next time on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and Flow Hockey.